Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic. In the last episode, we completely destroyed Chocolate Island, beating Wendy-O Koopa, as well as going through the sunken ghost ship in order to open up Valley of Bowser. In this episode, we're going to annihilate this world, completely blow through it, and get to Larry's castle and defeat him. I'm going to let you guys know now that this is a re-recording of this episode. So what happened was I recorded the last episode, everything was good, I went to edit, and it turned out my gameplay footage did not save any of the audio. So instead of doing what I did in a previous episode, where I just went back into some of the levels, recorded a little bit of the music, and just put that into the video, I wanted this one to have the official sounds of jumping because we're at the end of the game. But because of that, I had to play back all the way from Twin Bridge, which was my last save for the backup. So I cut corners so that I could just get to this point. In this file, there's not as many completed levels, and I don't have as many lives. But once we get back to defeating Larry in this episode, then we're going to go back to our original file with the original amount of levels completed and the original amount of lives we had. We're going to get started then. I'm going to start on Valley Fortress. And this one is actually a pretty short fortress. I think it's the game's shortest fortress, as I... Wow. Talk about getting a lucky break there. So we're just gonna quickly get through. I believe this is the shortest fortress they have. It is mostly platforming based on your timing with the spike platforms. In this part of the fortress, these spikes drop down much faster. And then in this one, you have to be able to go from multiple different platforms as I fall into the bottom spikes. But that's what having a backup item is for, being able to make those kinds of mistakes. I'm just gonna get a backup mushroom. And I think there's just one more. Yes. So this one has the spikes going up and down with a setting. That's interesting. It's not that I never had a problem with this stage, but I've never seen it where I could not make that jump before. And if you don't make the jump, that it actually blocks you from completing it and you fall into the lava. If you have the cape, you can make easy work of the enemies. I probably should not have done it that way. Where... Oh, wow. My jump button did not want to work. Well, I guess I deserve this. In my previous attempt at recording these, I had like a flawless run of the entire world. It's kind of why my confidence was super high at the beginning of this episode. And I guess this will compensate for that overconfidence. We're getting all of the deaths that I should have had in my first run through of this world. Okay. And... perfect, we made it through. So we're gonna get the mushroom again. Oh, that Podobo completely destroyed my power-up. Darn it. If I didn't lose my feather to the Podobo, I probably would have been okay there. So we're gonna get going again. Maybe I'll just start cutting this to the end of the third section or whenever I get deaths. I don't think I've had a death montage in this series yet. When I originally recorded my big batch that I've been trying to refill, more on that information, I believe it was episode 3 or 4. Yeah, I'm gonna cut to the end of the hallway and then I'll continue what I was saying there. Be right back. Okay, and we're back. So what I was saying was I don't think I've had a death montage in this series yet. When I did my original recordings of these episodes that I've been filling out, I had several levels where I died multiple times and actually needed to cut. Interesting, you can't even get below them, it'll be an instant death. Well, I had to, I'm just gonna finish off my story, otherwise I'll never finish off my story. I've had levels where I had to cut out the footage and get back to a previous point because I died so often on that level. And I don't think I've had that yet in this particular series yet. In this re-recording run of the series. So, sorry if I'm being quiet, I'm trying to get back to that area. I'm gonna probably try to concentrate on getting through, so I might not talk too much during this part. Okay, we made it through. Damn. Okay. We made it through the area without dying this time, so that's a plus. So this is the last battle with Reznor. I know some people may like Reznor. I'm not a particular fan. They do an excellent job of correcting this kind of fight. I believe it's in New Super Mario Bros. 2, I think. And what they've done is they modified the battle to have different styles. So in one battle you fight 2 Reznors, in another you fight the classic 4. And then in another fight you have 2 wheels with 4 Reznors. And 2 are on one wheel and 2 are on another. They did a good job with correcting some of the faults that Super Mario World had for Reznor's battle. We're not going to go through that back door to Bowser's Castle. We're going to keep that for the finale. For now, we're going to go through the Ghost House, which does have a secret exit, but we're going to try to go for the secret exit first if I don't mess up. And I think I messed up. Nope. Okay, so we're going to try to go for the secret exit. As a note, if you don't get the secret exit done in one try, you have to either complete the stage or artificially end the stage yourself by taking a life. And we did not do it. The reason why you can't do the secret stage twice is because if you go back to the room after hitting the block for the snake puzzle, then it does not work again if you go back into the room. So I guess I'll take the regular exit first. So this is the door to the secret exit. If you go back one door, this is the regular exit. This is probably the shortest ghost house in the game, so it's pretty easy to get in and out if you're taking the regular exit. It's a little bit more of a challenge to get out with the secret exit, but I'm still going to show that off because when I originally played this, for me it's been about a week now. For you guys, it doesn't exist, but back when I was working on building my big batch, I did not know where the secret exit was. So for a moment I had a little bit of a blind let's play as I jumped around this house trying to find it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try that secret exit again. I'm gonna move these boos so that I can the best way to do it is to create a bit of a lip there in order to run duck under the block for Super Mario sizes like what I have. If you're small Mario, then you can build a lip below and just jump in, but you cannot use the cape feather to get up here. I found out that that's how that worked when I played my first original run through this house. I was trying to fly through that little tiny gap with Cape Mario thinking I could do it. So secret exit takes you to Larry's castle. We are going to finish him in this episode, but we're not going to do it just yet. We still have 2 more stages here. We have this one, which takes place in... I kind of wish they had the sparkly sky stage for this level instead of the cave background. Not that it makes a big difference, it really doesn't, but I think the sparkly sky stage from Vanilla Dome, which Vanilla Dome level was it? I think it was Vanilla Dome 4? It's the one with the bullet bills flying at you, if that helps. And I just lost the fire flower, which I did not want to do, so I'm gonna hope this will pop open. Good. I want the fire flower. Sully. Sully. We're not gonna do this today. I love you. I really do. Let me finish this, and then I'll give you some kisses. No, no crying. So if we're going quiet there, I was one, trying to concentrate, 2, listening to see if my dog was gonna cry some more because I wasn't gonna give him any lovies for now. He seems to have settled and is lying on my bed, giving me sad eyes. I love you, Sully. Anyways, we have now probably the hardest secret exit to do. And I'm gonna try to do the secret exit first. And the reason why I call it the hardest secret exit to do is because there's only one way to do it. Much like in the Forest of Illusion, there was the one stage there where you had to be Super Mario, Cape Mario, or Fire Mario in order to do it. In this level, you need to have Yoshi to get to the secret exit. So I'm gonna try not to lose the dino. Best way to clear out the rocks is to just have Yoshi eat them. And if you get Yoshi all the way to the end, you'll see why Yoshi is necessary. It also helps to have the cape here. And we lost Yoshi. So we're not going to take the secret exit this time, because here it is. I was so close. You need Yoshi because only his tongue can reach through this wall to grab the key so you can get it to the keyhole. These are stone blocks so they don't break in any way. It's a really interesting game design that the developers did for this stage, because it utilizes the physics of the world, including Yoshi's tongue, in order to essentially break the stage. Oh, I didn't mean to do Larry's castle. In the last time I did Larry's castle, what I did was I flew through it, because I didn't know you could fly and I really wanted to try it. So we're gonna do it again. You can fly through Larry's castle right on to the end. If you do this strat, I always will recommend coming down this pit, because at the bottom is a halfway point. And there's Magic Koopa, and I hate Magic Koopa. Particularly now, as he's hit me twice now. So, in this stage, you have two areas where you must have Magic Koopa break blocks. It's good to do a jump strat with Magic Koopa in order to get him to break a higher block. Then you do a duck jump in order to squeeze through. But with that, guys, we made it to Larry, and he has an identical Iggy Koopa fight, where he's on a tipping platform. The difference is he has 3 Potobos jumping up and down. It is an easy fight, considering it was technically the first boss battle we've ever done. I do like that callback, how the first battle is also the last battle. Anyways, even though we defeated Larry Koopa, this episode is not going to be done just yet. We still have one more exit to go through. And yes, I am going to do that this episode. And then we will move on and probably end the episode there. So we're going to go back. We're going to get that secret exit. I've already shown how to get it, so I don't know yet if I'm going to show the full run or just the ending or the final run, because I may die a couple times doing this. If I do take a couple of attempts, I will show all of my deaths, because I have a death counter and I'm not gonna cheat the death counter. Anyways, if I do that, then I'll say I'll see you at the end right now. If I don't, then you don't have to worry about me saying I'll see you guys at the end. So, I will keep talking. Having Yoshi on this stage is a challenge, because you have a little more control over what you're doing, but it's not a significant amount. I'm gonna get rid of this charge and chuck, just so that I can... Okay. So that's not really the best way to do it. I always recommend jumping off the spring, but if you can jump off of the rock instead, any way to keep Yoshi alive is the best way. And with that, we got the last Star Road opened. We've got all of the paths done. Maybe not on this version, but in our official file, we have all the paths. As a note, if you do take the secret path from Valley of Bowser 4 up to Star Road, you can skip Larry's castle and go straight to the front door. So you don't even have to fight Larry at all if you wanted to do all the levels except castles. That's a weird phrasing. Ignore it. Anyways, thank you for watching this episode. If you liked what you saw, leave a comment in the comment section below. Smash that like button and subscribe if you have not for more Super Mario World content. In the next episode, we're going to go through Bowser's Castle. This will end the game, but it won't end the series. Because it's on the Super Nintendo Classic, there is no post-game, but in the Game Boy Advance version, there is. And I'll tell more about the differences of the Super Mario World post-game in Mario Advance, and why that does and does not matter. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next week for Bowser's Castle, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.